Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering the Djvu Ransomware family grows with more variants, Vfgj and Dehd Ransomware. Potentially unwanted program, GSpaceDiscover delivers intrusive ads to users. Since its discovery in 2018, the Djvu Ransomware family has released hundreds of different variants as it quickly became one of the world's most prominent ransomware groups. Vfgj Ransomware was uncovered by malware researchers as yet another strain from the family. It is referred to as Vfgj based on the .vfgj extension it uses to append infected files. The ransomware operates like its counterparts from the Djvu group and encrypts files before making a ransom demand. Vfgj Ransomware scans a victim's computer to look for user-generated files. It then targets the files that contain valuable information, including databases, spreadsheets, archives, pictures, and videos. Additionally, the hackers behind Vfgj Ransomware deliver a ransom note that contains information regarding the ransomware, as well as the hacker's demands. The Vfgj Ransomware ransom demand. Vfgj Ransomware's operators promise a decryption key to unlock the affected files in exchange for $980. However, they do offer a 50% discount should victims establish communication within 72 hours after encryption. The ransom note also instructs users to contact the criminals via helpmanager@mail.ch or restoremanager@airmail.cc. Vfgj Ransomware's operators also offer to decrypt one file for free to show that they can unlock all the affected files should the victim pay up. How do I remove Vfgj Ransomware from my computer? Although cooperating with hackers seems like an easy way out of the situation, we strongly advise victims not to engage and employ a reputable malware remediation program to scan for and remove Vfgj Ransomware. To prevent data loss in the case of another ransomware attack, please consider backing up your data on an external hard drive or virtual cloud storage. Dehd Ransomware is another infection that is part of the Djvu Ransomware family. Like its predecessors, it was discovered locking files and demanding a ransom fee to restore file access. Suppose you tend to install applications from misleading and/or potentially unreliable third-party sites like peer-to-peer file sharing sites or cracked software sites. Because you're not using discretion and following safe web surfing practices to download files or software from the internet, you may end up exposing yourself to malware threats like Dehd Ransomware. Once access to the victim's system is achieved, the ransomware utilizes the AES cipher algorithm to encrypt important files and then demands a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. Dehd Ransomware can corrupt and encrypt multiple file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. Dehd Ransomware, upon installation, adds the .dehd file extension to encrypted files and leaves a ransom note named readme.txt on the user's desktop and in every folder containing encrypted files. The ransom note says that the cost of decryption is $980, but the hackers will offer a 50% discount if contact is established within the first 72 hours after infection. Unfortunately, The Dehd ransomware victims do not have access to a free decryption tool at the moment. The only reliable way to recover affected files is to restore them from a backup or use alternative data recovery options. Although the hackers behind Dehd ransomware promise to provide a decryptor for payment, it's possible that you may pay and never receive the decryption tool with the key. How do I remove Dehd ransomware from my computer? To protect yourself from the Dehd ransomware attack, you should have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. That way, you can constantly scan for the elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection. GSpaceDiscover is a potentially unwanted program created by Vfgj Software Engineering. The program seems to operate as an adware app that delivers unwanted and intrusive ads. Based on GSpaceDiscover's behavior, it is probable that the program's creators are monetizing the app via pay-per-view and pay-per-click advertising models. Adware apps like GSpaceDiscover spread mostly via manipulative ads, unreliable installers, or as part of suspicious software bundles where the pup may not be noticed during the installation process. GSpaceDiscover is suspected to be responsible for a flurry of ads that may present themselves as browser redirects, pop-ups, banners, or other ad formats. Should you encounter the GSpaceDiscover ads, it is advisable not to interact with them. The kinds of advertisements delivered by adware programs like GSpaceDiscover may be promoting dubious apps, scams, phishing pages, explicit adult websites, gambling platforms, or other questionable content. To avoid the risks associated with adware like GSpaceDiscover, users should immediately uninstall these programs. The ads may also collect data on the user, including the user's browsing activities and other browsing details that can be packaged and then transmitted to the pup's operators. Potentially, they will sell this information to third parties. How do I remove GSpaceDiscover from my computer? You can scan for and remove the elements related to GSpaceDiscover from your computer using a reputable malware remediation tool. And to prevent the installation of similarly potentially unwanted programs in the future, avoid downloading programs that you've been presented via questionable or sketchy advertisements. Remember to always select the custom or advanced installation option when dealing with bundled software as well, so that you're sure that you only install the programs that you absolutely need. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like SpyHunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. SpyHunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. SpyHunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the SpyHunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. SpyHunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download SpyHunter today. Thanks for watching.